How's everyone doing? I would like to clear up a misconception about Terence Crawford. A lot of people believe that Terence Crawford was always the best boxer throughout his amateur career and throughout his professional career, but that is not true. He was not the best throughout his amateur career. Terence Crawford in '06 fought in a Golden Gloves tournament held in Omaha, Nebraska. He lost. He came in second, and he did not make the Olympics team in 2008. He failed at the trials. So Terence Crawford deciding to go pro was a risk that could have turned out bad for him. He could have lost early on, never won a championship, and that would have been expected of him, but that didn't happen. As a pro, he turned out to be the best. Now, if you want to find a boxer who was always the best from day one, a good person to look at is Vasily Lomachenko. Lomachenko was the best boxer in the amateurs. He dominated there, and when he went pro, he was the best boxer to go pro. He won Prospect of the Year, and he has been successful. You know, he has had some problems, but he's been dominant for the most part as a professional fighter, and he's a good guy to look at, you know, if you want to find that. Now, people, they want to see Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence, you know, he's a good fighter, but Terence Crawford and his trainer both said that they want to fight Errol Spence. It is because they know they have the advantage. Errol Spence fights with the same style that Jeff Horn does. He's just better at it. He's more technical. He'll give anybody a tough fight, you know, but Terence Crawford, he is prepared for that style. He knows how to beat it. He knows what Errol Spence is going to do, so he's not afraid of it. The guy at welterweight who I think is going to give Terence Crawford the toughest time is actually Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, he's athletic, he can move, and he does move. He punches hard. He's aggressive, he has heart, and just with how hard he fights, he's going to give Terence Crawford a tough time. Terence has to deal with the movement, the hard punching, the aggressiveness, and Keith Thurman just not being there every time for him to hit. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm not saying that Errol Spence can't defeat Terence Crawford or that it won't be a tough fight, because it will be a tough fight. It's just that style-wise, Terence Crawford, he's prepared for Errol Spence style-wise. He knows how to deal with that. He's not afraid of it. He's comfortable with it. With Keith Thurman, he's going to be a little bit less comfortable with that style, so that's why I say Keith Thurman. But that's if Keith Thurman is still the same fighter. A lot of people, they're writing him off. They're saying that he's too relaxed. He's not the same anymore, and he's set to come back soon. So when he later on this year. So when he comes back, if he's slower, not as aggressive, less energetic, and etc., then Terence Crawford will just outbox him. And that'll be the end of that. Jeff Horn, he is giving up an extra $1 million to fight Terence Crawford. The fight originally was supposed to happen on April 21st, 2018. And there's a TV channel in Australia that was going to showcase the Terence Crawford versus Jeff Horn fight in Australia on pay-per-view. That pay-per-view showing was going to make Jeff Horn an extra $1 million. The people, you know, they're going to support him because he's one of their own in Australia. They're going to support him. So he was going to make extra money. But Terence Crawford got injured. He hurt his right hand during sparring, so the fight was postponed. The new date chosen was June 9th, 2018. That date, it suits Bob Arum more so. It fits what he wants to do. He's the one who said it because he wants the fight to be marketed around Game 4 of the NBA Finals. And he wants the fight to be on the new ESPN Air app. So he's thinking about the business side more so, what he needs and what his company needs, not necessarily what Jeff Horn needs. He could have chosen a different date that would allow the TV channel to showcase the Terence Crawford versus Jeff Horn fight on pay-per-view in Australia, but he didn't do that. And that's why Jeff Horn and his team are not happy with Bob Arum or Terence Crawford. Actually, they think that Bob Arum and Terence Crawford worked together to fake an injury and make him lose the money. Is that true? I don't know. But I think that Jeff Horn, he could have pulled out of the fight if he wanted to. He could have fought someone else on April 21st and said, well, I'll fight Terence Crawford in September, August, or some other time. But he didn't do that. And it's all because he really believes he can defeat Terence Crawford due to his style. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. More to come from me. Bye.